Welcome to week 8. You see something new on your screen. These are the 2 footer widgets you have been looking at for many weeks, except I have updated them to look like I want you to make your website look like. The widgets are what is on the bottom of your website, or sometimes it is also on the side of the website depending on the theme you are using. Your project this week is to make your website look exactly like this one on your screen. Here we are on the dashboard. Let's click on Appearance, then Widget. These are the widgets that we can use on our website. You can see there are quite a few of them. The one on the 3rd row over, it's called footer number 1, and the one on the right of it is called footer number 2. Let's go to the top left on the page and click on Live Preview. This is our home page, and we will scroll to the bottom, and this is where we see both footer number 1 and footer widget number 2. We've been looking at them for weeks. As you can see, we can open footer number 1, and you can see the view on the left matches the footer widget right next to it. Now I will switch over to footer number 2, and you will see it has archives, categories, and meta. We can add to those or delete them depending on what we want to do. First thing we're going to do is put a calendar on there, so let's click on Add to Widget, then click on Calendar, and it immediately appears. Next, I want to go over to the left and get rid of a few of these footer widgets. Let's delete Archives by clicking on the drop-down arrow and then clicking Delete. Do the same with Categories, Videos, and Meta. You may have video on your list. The goal is to only end up with a calendar widget. Now go up to the Active Website tab, tap the refresh arrow, scroll down, and there is your corrected right footer widget. Let's go back to the dashboard and go back to footer number 2 and switch to footer number 1. Let's delete recent posts and recent comments and navigation. The goal is to only end up with the search widget. Now go up to the Active Widget tab, tap Refresh, scroll down, and there are your new footer widgets. Obviously, this makes your page much more attractive than the original one we saw when we first looked at the 2020 theme. I thought that was very unattractive to start with, and I couldn't wait to get to this part of the assignment to get rid of that. Here we are at the top of the home page, scrolling down to see all the different things we've done on the home page since we started. Your assignment will be to make changes to the other pages. Let's click on Things to Do page to see what the page looks like now. I will show you what you're going to make it look like in a few minutes. The sample page you will see next, and you're going to make changes to the name on this page. Next, on the history page, you'll see what the current one looks like. Last but not least, the About page. You will change all the pages you have just seen and get a chance to put into practice on your own all the many skills you have learned. All of these changes are available on my active website, and you can see the address here. You can go there as much as you want to compare what you are doing to my completed pages. Also remember that many changes in the page area are done by using the document and block area on the right side of each page. Also remember the gear icon at the top right opens and shuts the document and block area. Let's go to the Things to Do page first. You will create Media and Text box from the block editor. You did that once before, and below it you also create a button any color. On the button you want to round the corners and then make it an active link to the ARC website like we did earlier on another assignment. We're going to change the name of sample page to specials, and that's all you have to do on this page. On the history page, you're going to make a gallery app of the 4 photos shown. The photos will be in 2 columns. You will make the captions as I have shown them, and you will make this template a full width template. Below the gallery photo, you will create one new paragraph as shown on my website. All text will come from the lipsum.com website. The last page you will create is the About page. The first thing you will do is make a paragraph, and then below it you will make 2 columns side by side. The column is called 1/3, 2/3 split. In both the left and the right column, you will put in the Lipsum text as we have done in the past. You'll find that one will be longer than the other. So what I want you to do is adjust the size of the text on the right to make it so they turn out fairly even on the bottom. Also change the background color on the right column. In order to make it fit the page, use the full width template. Well, this is the end of the whole class. This has been a great class. I hope you've learned a lot and that you're able to use WordPress in the future to make any kind of web page that you want to. There's certainly a lot more to learn, but I'm sure this basic information I've given you will make you very successful in creating a basic WordPress website that many people who have been making websites can't even do, even though they have done it for many years. Good luck to you in the future. Farewell from me, Roy Salisbury.